Hey, and welcome to the show. I'm the Crypto Kid, and in these videos we take a look at Bitcoin and everything that's going on in the world of cryptocurrency. And if you're new to the show, we make daily videos and keep it relevant to what's going on in the news. And if you're joining us again, welcome back. Now let's jump right in and take a look to see what's going on with Bitcoin Cash this evening. As you can see right now, we are currently sitting at around 2,800 USD, and we've seen a little bit of that lack of volatility over the last 24 hours, which is pretty awesome considering we've seen a lot of movement over the past 3 or 4 days around these holiday season. Now, if we jump ahead here and we take a look at the 24 hours, you can see that plateau that we've really leveled out at and showing some consistency. Although we seem to be showing a small and slight growing trend here as we get further and further away from those big dips. Now, if you take a look at just about 24 hours ago, we had a nice jump there. We saw a pretty significant jump, I should say, from around 2007 to around 2009. And we have again leveled out around here. Now, if we take a look at the entire market over on cryptocurrencymarketcap.com, you can see that there is some green showing again. So we seem to be gaining a little bit here across the board. There isn't too much, I should say, that's dropped significantly since those larger pullbacks we did see. Now, whether this will continue, it really is anyone's guess. But here we look at Bitcoin Cash showing 3% gains over the last 7 days, which is pretty impressive, showing the fact that we had such a huge pullback across the markets. Now, Ripple is showing the largest gains over the last 24 in the top 10 or 20 anyways. With a few considerable contenders here, with Bitcoin Core showing 16% gains over the last 24. Otherwise, everything is looking somewhat healthy as we're seeing money flow back into the cryptocurrency market cap here. Now, if we take a look here at Cash versus Core, you can see that we are looking at a 6 times change here with the price. We were talking about that the other day. I was wondering how low that could get. And now, if we see the price of Bitcoin Cash, there is the potential that we could see some pretty nice breakouts here. And if that happens, we could be breaking those resistances upwards of around 3,650, up around those highs we were seeing not too long ago. And it is interesting to take a look over here on fork.lol at the actual hash percentage, and it seems to be increasing in Bitcoin Cash's favor, becoming more and more. We're gaining a little bit more of that control, at least in terms of the percentage there. So this will be interesting to watch as well. And I always like to show the actual difficulty as well as the profitability for mining in regards to Bitcoin Cash's position. Currently sitting in the number 4 seat, but it has been well ahead of BTC and Bitcoin Core over the last week or two. And we haven't been taking a look at this, but I will delve into that a little bit more in upcoming videos. Have you seen this website though, epsilon.1? It is pretty cool. What it is it's a short range prediction site. I wouldn't really throw anything into this in terms of concrete advice, but it is kind of novelty and a little bit trivial, but it is kind of cool to see how they break it down. And they do it in terms of what the top gains might be, quick gains, big gains, highly trusted, stable coins, and in Bitcoin Cash's position here, this right now in the moment here, it is looking towards a long game. So this is kind of cool, and it also shows you the other side of the coin here as well, with some stuff to look away from, or at least their prediction in terms of a sinking coin here. So this is kind of cool. I'll leave the link to that if you want to check it out. It's also kind of a cool visual as well. So you got the coins, but it also looks at assets. And they do also reviews as well, so something to check out if you're interested and kind of got the vibe here like I do, always looking to see anything new. In that light, let's go over to Bitcoin.com and check out what's new in the news. There isn't a heck of a lot I wanted to mention. Otherwise, if you notice here on the site, they've upgraded recently. You'll see that there is a button here for the Satoshi Revolution, an article that I have talked about quite a bit in this on this channel, I should say. And this, if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. It's a great read, but not only that, you can actually pick up the actual book if you're looking to do so. So again, I will leave a link to this as well. But really great article by the author here. Here we go here, Wendy McElroy. She is a Canadian and an individualist, anarchist, and it is well worth the read here. I think there's about 3 chapters here, and it will be ongoing saga here, so definitely want to check that out if you've got your investments and your interests in Bitcoin like myself. And finally, before we end the episode, I wanted to mention a sleeper here that we have seemed to see come back to life here, and that is that of the likes of SegWit2X. Now, it is interesting because this was supposed to launch in November, mid-November of this year, and it failed to gain support, and we haven't seen too much noise or waves around this. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this. A lot of the exchanges I use haven't really been talking about it at all, so whether we'll see support with the B2X coin, we'll have to wait and see. But yes, this will be happening, and apparently it will happen on December 28th as estimated, so just over a few days from this video. But again, there's little news here, what's going to happen with it, whether the exchanges will accept it. There is a few, I think there's 8 currently that are looking to honor this. Majority would be from HitBTC, one of the larger exchanges. Otherwise, a couple small ones here like Free Wallet. But it will again be interesting to see what happens here. And if you are holding Bitcoin on these exchanges anyways, BTC, Bitcoin Core that is, to be specific, you will receive an equal amount of SegWit2X coins, which I believe they're going with the B2X ticker. So yeah, I mean, to me, you know, this is kind of in my rear view mirror, because I'm moving forward with Bitcoin Cash, because they really, you know, have already got there. They're integrating with businesses. So this, to me, I think they're a little bit late to the party, and whether they'll gain the promotional side of it, I'm not too sure what will happen. But you know, it's on the show, I like to talk about things that are coming up, and that is something that is in the limelight, at least for the next few days. And if you want to, check us out on Twitter. I go by the Crypto Kid over there, and we got some daily posters and other artwork that I create, and videos as well. We also check out what's happening in the news. So again, hopefully this video was well enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.